Which reminds me of, yep, I still have more topics to go. It reminds me of the game, a fighting game called Inflatality, I think. And it is a game where you play as wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube mans. You play... it's a fighting game. And it got greenlit real fast. I think it was one of the final games to be greenlit before Steam shut the system down. Or shut the service down. Or retired it, I should say. But I was excited for it. I thought it looked really funny, really fun, silly, kind of like Dive Kick. And then I found out that, as far as I know, there is no online mode. There is no AI mode. It is just local play with another person. And I just... made me really sad. Because, like... I don't know. I frequently... I frequently wax nostalgic on local play. And get sad when developers strip it out of their games. Nowadays, I mean, it seems to be the thing. It's just local play is not the priority anymore, obviously. But it makes me mad when a game is just local play, which is exactly what Inflatality is. Now, I should clarify, local play is fine if it has... like, if I'm able to play the game with myself in any form, single player or against the AI, I'm totally fine with local play. But in the case of Inflatality, it does not allow for single player at all. There's no bots, there's no arcade mode. Like, even just a single fight mode, they don't have it for people with no friends. And I don't like that. But I was thinking, like, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know why I was thinking of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I love that game. And I love the multiplayer mode on the Rare Replay collection. And I'm thrilled that several of the modes are able to be played against bots. I don't think all of them are, though. But it's very cool. I really appreciate that. I love bots. And someone... so a lot of these Call of Duty games, their online communities are dying, or in the case of Advanced Warfare, completely 100% dead. Not embellishing. I looked for a total of 15 minutes across 3 different time periods of Advanced Warfare looking for a match. No games were found. I tried to play... I tried uninstalling DLC, which helps in other cases. Like in Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One, I had to uninstall my Season Pass because otherwise I couldn't find a game. It really sounds like you're replying to someone. No? I'm replying to you? That's it? I guess you could be philosophical and say I am replying to myself, but that's it. I'm not lying. There's no other chat going on. Don't think I'm being sly or whatever. I'm just filling dead air with things to talk about. I already replied about Shazam, no, bruv. I replied. And there's not really much to talk about with Shazam, is there? I mean, there are 3 set photos now, I think, you told me about. One of them is not great, we agreed on. The other 2 I haven't seen yet, but one of them apparently is in snow and means the movie is set during Christmas time. This newest set photo is he looks godly. Tom Cruise is apparently confirmed to be Green Lantern, even though I didn't verify that, and I still don't really believe you on that one yet. And Jack McQuarrie, the director of Jack Reacher and the recent Mummy movie, he's being eyed to direct Green Lantern. Although I'm thinking if Tom Cruise actually was confirmed as Green Lantern, then Jack McQuarrie is confirmed as director as well, because they seem to be frequent collaborators, obviously. Talk about how great the movie will be. We already discussed it. There's not much else to say. We're going off of 3 set photos, the casting of like 4 people. Oh, I got an achievement. Used your first mod. Cute. I mean, there's not much to talk about on that front. Which is why I'm talking to myself about other things. But if you want to join in on the conversation of those things, you are more than welcome, my friend. I forget what I was even talking about. I hope I finish whatever thing I was talking about, because that's gonna bother me. Oh, Call of Duty. That's right. Servers. Okay, hold that thought. Let me get this one out there. We will talk about that. So, with Call of Duty, the online community is basically dead. Blah, blah, blah. Trying to find games, couldn't find them. So I was thinking, I love bots. I want to play against bots on those games. Black Ops 1 has bots. Basically every game after like Black Ops 1 and forward, other than Modern Warfare 3, has support for bots, including Modern Warfare Remastered, where the original game did not. So that's pretty cool. I love that. But I was trying to take it a step further. And I guess there's a mod for Black Ops 2 that allows you to play against bots. Wait, what? Why can't I do this? What? I'm so confused. Why can't I do that? Weird.
What's better?
So I wanted to take it a little further though and say, you know, I love playing against bots, but I want to also engage in the progression system, the leveling system, unlock system of online gameplay, just with bots. And I thought that was a perfectly innocent thing to hope for. And Black Ops 2 apparently has that. Modern Warfare 2 apparently has that. But I went to the Call of Duty subreddit and I was like, what other games have this system? Whatever other games have this mod where you can do bots and progression? And the only response I got was this guy saying, "You're a cheater, stop cheating." And I was like, I'm just looking to play against bots in games that are dead right now and engage in the system that makes them fun. And they're like, stop cheating. And it blew my mind. I guess I can see how someone would abuse this system, but for a game that is essentially dead, I see literally no reason to get after someone for wanting to do that with the bots. When I think of cheating, I think of something like, I don't know, infinite ammo, or being able to see people through walls, being able to shoot people through walls. That's what I think of as cheating. For someone to just be able to play and have fun where no one is affected, literally no one is affected, I don't get it. I don't get that part of the argument. I think that is stupid. if you want to talk about, if you want to get after someone for cheating or hacking or whatever, go play Star Wars Battlefront 2015 on PC. That game is Hacker's Paradise, last I checked, which was July 2017. I put 210 hours into that game. Don't regret a single minute of it, but there were a lot of hackers. Every single server you went into, there was at least one hacker, and it was very blatant. It was very blatant, especially due to the fact that that game is not as like one shot, one kill as Call of Duty. There's more of a metric for, like, is this gun really doing this much damage? Does this gun sound the same as it should? It was very fascinating finding the reasons for why these people were hacking. And it came down, honestly, it was kind of a backwards compliment to the game, because the game's sound design is so accurate and so outstanding to and faithful to the films, that if you knew the films, if you knew what the guns sound like, every gun has a unique sound as well, so it's not just you have to know the films as well. They are all different, and you can tell. I mean, that's how good the sound design is. You can tell when a gun is not sounding the way it should. And to me, that's outstanding. Truly, it is. So anyways. Okay, we're done with the Battlefront stuff. Let's get to Infinity War. Apparently it released its runtime. It's almost 3 hours long. It's not a surprise to me. Those movies, those big event movies should honestly be about that length, I think. Even though it's harder to say I want to watch it over and over. Like, I don't know. I like the compact movies. I like James Bond, Quantum of Solace. I think it's the shortest movie in the entire series. And it's dense, but it's also entertaining. But despite that density, it's not... I don't know. It leaves something to be desired. It's not as much character development. Not as much stuff to care about. Well, kitty's going to get num-nums. So I don't know. Part of me likes the shorter superhero movies. Part of me enjoys the longer ones. Like, I do not think The Dark Knight would have been nearly as effective and enduring if it were under 2 hours. So, I don't know. I like the sound of that, honestly. I think that could be good. And Batman v Superman, as a good example, the movie was quite long, longer than most people wanted, and the extended edition was even longer, but I felt like the extended edition added enough to bolster the fluidity of the film and make it overall a better one than it was. And I'm big into dramas. I'm big into like slow burn dramas, slow burn films. I feel like the slowest ones can sometimes be the most meaningful and emotionally deep. Or emotionally investing, maybe is a better term. COD Rise of the Dead. They already did that, sort of. It was Call of the Dead. It was in Black Ops 1. It was one of the zombies maps, and it was George A. Romero, sorry, the king of zombies. He was the main boss of it, and yeah, there was a thing. Who's your favorite actor? You know, I don't think I have one. I don't have one, I don't think.